Okay, God knows like how much I do not want to even like record this video right now, and like I'm petrified right now. Like my heart is beating so fast. But you know what? I'm so fearful of God and Jesus Christ that I don't care about anything anymore, except for going to heaven. So I'm just doing everything that He telling me to do. So basically, that's why I'm about to do this video. So I'm just start off with my testimony. Basically, so I was at the bar. What was it? March 2nd, leading into March 3rd. I was at the bar, and it was a weekend, whatever. And I'm not really the type to go out and like to the clubs and bars and stuff like that. So I decided to go to a bar, just to mingle and whatever the case may be. Because literally all I do is, I'm a loner. But I decided to go out, or whatever the case may be. So I went out on that Friday night, leading to Saturday, and I believe it was Saturday leading into Sunday. I'm not sure, but whatever the case may be, it was a weekend, and I was there, whatever, and I was getting like so much like good attention, and whatever the case may be. Like I was getting the attention that I've usually been getting for a while now. Like the flashy clothes that I was wearing, and whatever. So I was at the bar, and I was chilling, everything was good. I was drinking a lot though, and I'm not even a drinker. I'm not even a drinker, but I had like, what was it? Okay, the drink, Sex on the Beach drink. I'm not a drinker, but that was my favorite drink, and I had like 5, 6, or 7 of those. I cannot remember how many I had, and on top of that, I had like other shots and stuff like that, and during my time there, it was cool. Everything was good. I'm drunk as whatever, but I'm still aware of what's going on, and but it's just kind of like a blur, and everything was cool, and I see one of my friends, and who I went to college with, and she, when she sees this, she's gonna know exactly what's going on. So, I saw her, and and we was chilling and cooling and everything like that, and I met her people, and I was chilling with them, and everything was great, and I hung out with her and her people afterwards, and everything was still great. Nothing but it was great vibes. It was great vibes, and you know, you know, they started smoking, whatever, and I'm not a smoker anymore. God been told me to stop, so I was stopped smoking, but like I was just around the environment, so I just led into it. I just, I was drunk, and I wanted to have fun, so I just started smoking too, whatever, and everything was still fine. And then, in the midst of us all hanging out, I'm headed home, and I realized, okay, so I love the bar. I love to go to the bar around like 9, 10-ish or something like that. And, usually my wake up time to get up for the day is like around, I usually get up around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And, I was headed home, and I didn't go to sleep until like 4, very close to 5 o'clock in the morning. So, something's clearly not right. So I just, it's the weekend, so I'm just enjoying myself anyways. I'm whatever, I'm still doing me. But, I'm headed to sleep at this point. And while I'm sleeping, everything's good, and I'm just drunk in my sleep, and I'm high and drunk in my sleep. So it was a deep sleep that I was in, and in this sleep, it was like pitch black, and it's like, think of the blackest thing that you could think of, but like much blacker, and So, you know, while I'm thinking I'm sleeping, I'm actually in an out of body experience. And, you know, and in it of, you know, this very, 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 very pitch black environment that I'm in, something like crept up on me, and I heard like a clink. And at the same time I heard that clink, it was right in my face. It like smiled. It was like this. It was just like that. It like smiled, and when it smiled, I heard the clink, and okay. So basically, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. Basically, with the clink, something smiled in my face, and the room was so pitch black. And when it smiled, I saw nothing but teeth and eyes. And when I saw that, I don't know if it was a devil. I thought it was a devil, but it was either a devil or something demonic. Something demonic. And, you know, as soon as I saw that, I called on Jesus' name. And I woke up out of, you know, the dream, and, you know, I called on Jesus' name. And, you know, with calling on his name, like, I'm just so scared to even close my eyes. I was still tired, but I was just so scared to even close my eyes. And, you know, and the crazier thing is, like, I could not close my eyes for anything, so I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to get my mind off of it. And, you know, so I check my YouTube. And when I go on YouTube, I see a whole bunch of stuff about, you know, God and the Bible, and, you know, how, you know, he's waiting to be in our lives, and you know, how he loves us unconditionally, and, you know, to go to heaven, you got to do this, and that, whatever. So I click on the video, and I'm just amazed, and it's just like, whoa, you know, it's like, whoa. And I know that was a message, you know. And during this whole time that everything happened, I was not praying to God. You know, yeah, me and God kind of had a relationship, but I wasn't, you know, fully in it. I was half God, half demonic stuff. And when I mean demonic, I mean like witchcraft. And when I mean witchcraft, I mean like the zodiac signs, like, you know, the whole zodiac stuff. I was heavily into it. And with me being heavily into it, you know, I would pray to, like I said, I would still have that relationship with God, you know, because, you know, he's the creator, and, you know, everything is in control with, you know, he's in control of everything. But at the same time, it's like I was just going through a lot in my life, and it's like, you know, he wasn't giving me the answers that I wanted or that I needed. You know, I feel like I needed stuff like that. And so I just went into the whole tarot, and, you know, the whole zodiac astrology and all of that. And when I started getting into all of that, I felt like I knew what was going on, but I really didn't. It just made my life even worse. You know, I was trying to fix things, and I was trying to avoid things. And, you know, it just caused me to be even in a more depressed state than what I already originally was. And I just was not happy. I was just trying to be in control of every single little thing. And, you know, at that point, I just felt like I'm going to do me, and I'm going to do whatever I wanted to do, and whenever I want to do it, whatever the case may be. And because of that, you know, I started to get a lot of pride within myself, and I started to really, you know, it's like, this is me and this is God. It's just like, the more I started to do me, you know, it was just like that. And, you know, like when I went to the club, no, not the club, but when I went to the bar, I was really I was on some other stuff, and you know, I'm glad that that happened because I got too ahead of myself, and I was just really out of control, and he snatched me up at the right time, and when, when I saw the devil, when I tell you, I feel like I was in there forever, but the dream only lasted me like, okay, I was asleep for a while. I was asleep for a while, so I don't know how long I was in there, but I feel like I was in there for a very long time. But I know when I saw the devil, it was so quick, and I heard that clink sound. It it, it all happened so fast. So I know it wasn't that long. It was only like a good like 3 5 seconds max, And I woke up sudden, but I knew, I felt that it happened eternally, and just by that split moment, it just caused so much fear in my heart and fear into me, and that it made me realize like hell is real. Hell is real, and you know God is real, and He's a jealous God, and basically, a lot of us, cause I'm 21, I'm about to be 22, and a lot of people my age and younger, a lot of my peers and stuff, we're falling into this new ageism and into this. It's just like, we really let in television, let in social media, we really let in a lot of stuff control our minds and really put us on this pedestal that we're really not on, and we're really following all these celebrities and all these other type of people when none of that matters. God matters at the end of the day, He decides when we die, He decides what we do, and is He's in control of everything, basically, is all I'm trying to say. And just know that He's real. And it took me to lose that faith in Him and to do my own thing, what I feel like I was doing that was right, to really find that faith back. And now it went from, that into I'm like tenfold into this, and it's like he put a lot of fear into me, and like I don't even want to do this video, but it's like he tells me to do a lot of things, and I don't want to do it. It sounds crazy to me, but at this point, I don't care about nothing. I don't fear nobody. I don't fear nobody but the man upstairs. And basically, I'm just saying this to say like our souls is at risk. And if we don't get right with God, then we're going to lose our souls. We're either going to go to hell or heaven. And it's a very strict line. It's a very, very thin line between hell and heaven. And it's like, we really are in our end times. And I used to even mock and laugh at it, when I was younger, when I wasn't really having that faith in God. I used to really laugh and mock at it. But He showed me how real it all is. And, everything in our life right now, like my body that I'm in, this is temporary. This is temporary. I don't even care about anything no more. This is temporary. Everything in this world is temporary. All these celebrities that's, wealth, fame, money, and power, that's temporary. And that's what I was seeking. I was seeking wealth, fame, money, power, when really it ain't really power, because the only person who really got the power is God. And I was just seeking all of that because of, the void. It was a void in my life, and I was trying to seek that to fill the void, but I'm not going to realize none of that matters. And God showed me that. He been showing me that it really do not matter. It really don't matter, because at the end of the day, when we die, the only thing we got left is our soul. And within our soul, we're either going to go to heaven or we're going to go to hell. It's two things. Heaven and hell does exist. So for those of you who out there who feel like, oh, God is real, but Jesus Christ isn't real, you're gonna go to hell. If you feel like hell isn't real, you're gonna go to hell. If you feel like, if you feel like you being good is gonna cause you to go to heaven, if you're not right with God and what He wants you to do, and if you're just doing you, doing what you want to do, you're gonna go to hell. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I feel like I got to now, because at this point, God put that fear in my heart and in my mind and soul, and I gotta do what I gotta do now is just love Him with all my soul and all my strength, and all my mind and all of that. Like, I'm really taking this serious, because hell, when I tell you I saw the devil, I don't know if that was the devil. I saw somebody. I don't know who that was. That was demonic spirit that I saw. And that was for a good 5 seconds max, but it felt like forever. It felt like forever. And mind you, during this time, I was not, like I said, it was like this with God. I was barely praying. I wasn't really doing much with Him. I was instead, looking into the whole zodiac stuff. And, when I saw what I saw, and when I woke up from that experience, I called out Jesus' name. I ain't call out no universe. And it's crazy because we can't even say universe, because God created the universe. I called out on Jesus' name. This is so real. I called out on Jesus' name. And, ever since then, that it changed my life. It changed my life. It changed my life. And, it's even crazier. I've sacrificed a lot, but, it's for the good, because I've now known, and He's shown me signs, and He's clearly shown me that everything in this earth that we're in right now is temporary, and that our souls matter. And, if you know you're not right with God, and if you know you're doing wrong in life, in this life right now, just pray about it. Get that relationship with God. Even if you don't believe Him, just at least try it out. I'm begging you, at least try it out, because He will let you know that He's real. And it's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. Because when we die, a lot of people like to believe when we die, that's it. No. When we die, our souls is either going to go to heaven or hell. Heaven or hell. And I don't wish hell on nobody. I don't wish hell on anybody. And you know what? I don't even wish it on my worst enemy. But at this point, because I've been getting to know God and I've been building my relationship with Him, I don't even have any worst enemies. I don't have no worst enemies. People may not like me, but I don't even care. Because like I said, I don't fear nobody but God and Jesus Christ. Because that's all who's going to matter. And I know people going to look at this video, they're going to laugh, they're going to say whatever, oh, I'm tripping. They might think I'm delusional, or they might think I'm whatever the case may be, but I know what I know, and I saw what I saw, and God made it evident that He's real. All of this is real, and to get right, because, you got people in the church who claim they're a Christian, who's not doing what it is they need to be doing. They're a Christian one day out of the week. You got to be a Christian 24/7 out of the. It ain't a part-time thing with God. It's mandatory. God is a jealous God, and He don't play. And this world is so corrupt right now, and we're really letting social media, and we're really letting stuff that we see through the internet and through television that's really a blur. It's not the full thing. We're letting that affect our lives and influence us. And it's ridiculous. It's stupid, to be honest. We're so worried about everyone else except for ourselves. Worry about yourself first, and find out where you at with your Creator, which is God. Find out where you're at with God, and He will let you know. He will lead you in the right direction to get right with Him, because He's coming. He's coming, And I really used to joke. I used to not believe it. I used to roll my eyes at it. Whatever is real. Everything is real when it comes to God and the Holy Bible. And I say that to say, like I said, when I saw what I saw, I was not praying. I was not doing anything. I never was really, I was slipping away. And I was still into the Zodiac and everything. You know, during that whole night, when I was drunk, I was into the Zodiac. There was no God in anything. But when I saw what I saw, I called on Jesus' name. Jesus' name. I ain't say nothing else but Jesus. So that's how I know this is real. That's how they made it evident that this is real. So like I said, I did not even want to do the video, but our souls are at stake at this point, and we really are in our end times. So just get right with God. Just pray and ask Him what it is that you need to do to get right with Him, because this is a warning. This is a warning. Get right with God. I'm begging you, get right, because I would not wish hell on anybody. Anybody. Hell is not meant for us. Hell is not meant for me, for you, for anybody. For anybody. For anybody. Hell is not meant for anybody. I could not last 3 seconds, 5 seconds. I could not last. Hell is not meant for anybody. And I just thank Him so much, because He gave me another opportunity to really get right with Him. And now He done humbled me. He really humbled me, because I really started to get on a high pedestal, because I was seeking the fame. I was seeking to be a celebrity and everything. And, I was really headed down that path. And I know for a fact I would have been, but I'm so glad that I'm not. I'm so glad that I don't even care to be in that lane anymore, because that's nothing but the devil's playground. Everything on this world is the devil's playground. And He showed me the truth and everything. And I'm just baffled. And I'm glad that He showed me the truth and everything, because now my mission now is just to get to heaven. Because there's so much corruptness in there's so much bad stuff in this world, and I've been through a lot in my life. I'm just about to be 22. Even before I turned 21, I've been through so much before I can even buy a drink at a bar, before I can even go to the bar, and I don't want to go to hell, because that's eternal. You think hell on earth right now, which we are kind of in hell on earth, but this is a glimpse of what's to come when you really go to hell. And it's scary. It's scarier than scary. It's not a place for anybody. For anybody. Anybody. And it really makes me sad, because even with this video that I make right now, I know for a fact not a lot of people are really going to understand how real it is. A lot of people are not going to understand how real it is. People like to play with God. God is not a toy. He made you. He knows you. He knows your heart. He knows your soul. He knows everything. God has control of your soul. And if you do not get right with Him, you will go to hell. You will go to hell. You will go to hell. Get right with God, because He's coming, and He's not happy. It's so much sinful stuff that's been going on. I just Drew, but for real, it is so much sinful stuff that's been going on in this world, and it's I can't even put it into words anymore. Just please get it right. Please get it right. That's all I'm asking. Please get it right, because He's coming. It's real. It's real. It's real. And if you don't believe me, then just search it for yourself. Search it for yourself. Pray. Ask God to see a sign. As a matter of fact, ask God to see a sign. He will show you. He will show you how real it is. Everything on this earth is so temporary. Everything on this earth is so temporary. So temporary. So temporary. So temporary. So temporary. And it's, man, y'all gotta get it together, bro. Like, get it together, because this is real. Like, everything is real. Our souls are at stake. And a lot of people not gonna get that, but, you know, they're gonna find out. But unfortunately, when they find out, it's gonna be too late. And that's all I gotta say. Just get right with God.